back to what Sarah's doing here. I remember 20 years ago hearing people tell horror stories about what fish farming was going to do. I thought, as usual, they were exaggerating, you know, and overstating the case of the danger. Turned out everything that I heard predicted about the downsides has sadly turned true. I visited fish farms 10 or 15, 12 years ago on the inside of Vancouver Island. And they were having nets torn open and releases of the fish. They were having fish that got out because of big predators, you know, killer sharks coming and ripping them. They found that the whole area beneath the net on the bottom was a biologically dead zone because of the feces from the fish. And they're feeding them hormones and coloring in order to get the color to look, so instead of being so bleached white, look a little bit like red salmon. But the hormones are to make them grow faster, put on weight sooner. And they are like chickens. They just get in a little tiny cage and get force fed. You know, they're fat and lazy fish. That's why they're not so good. But the guy that was the head worked for the British Columbia government, the commissioner, in effect they call it minister of fish and oceans, told me that, he said, Fred, Alaska could do well in the fish farming business, but he said, don't do it now. Let us make all the mistakes and screw everything up and find out how to do it right, if ever. You know, and we're finding that they have not done it well at all. And the other thing has happened, they worried then about the transfer of farm fish diseases to the wild stock, and it's happened. And it's happened the other way, some wild fish problems to the farm fish. So what Sarah's about here and what she's trying to do is very reasonable, and you know, and those of us should support it financially. We really need to help get this message out. Talked longer than I want to. Good to be back to my summer home, and I miss you guys. I'm proud of what you've been doing here in the community.